Another dream is within reach. A student opens up a book. An entrepreneur takes another look.
Every community depends on movement. People going to work, students going to school, goods moving through supply chains, and families staying connected across distance. Transportation systems are what keep communities connected and moving forward. Tonight, our panel asks, how can communities strengthen transportation systems? Welcome to the Thunderdome. Good evening and welcome back to America Together Radio. Last episode, we explored strengthening the local economy. Tonight, we focus on transportation roads, transit, infrastructure, mobility, and access to opportunity.
So transportation is about connection?
Exactly. It is how people, goods, and opportunities move through a community. Tonight, we'll discuss public transit, road infrastructure, walkability, traffic flow, accessibility, and ways communities can improve how people move and connect. President Pipeline, when a community wants to strengthen its transportation systems, where should it begin? We'll hear your answer right after the break.
Across the fields beneath, the rivers run, the forests grow, and opportunity continues to flow.
Welcome back. Tonight's question, how can communities strengthen transportation systems? President Pipeline, will begin with you.
Thank you. Transportation systems begin with understanding how people actually move, where they work, where they shop, where students go to school. When communities study real movement patterns, they can design better systems.
So planning starts with understanding behavior.
Exactly. Good transportation serves real needs, not assumptions.
Sometimes the best ideas come from just asking people how they get around every day.
Listening is the foundation of good planning.
Liberty Jack, your perspective.
Improve access for everyone. Public transit, bike lanes, safe sidewalks. Transportation should connect all parts of a community.
So access is the priority?
Absolutely. If people cannot reach opportunity, the system is incomplete.
Planning starts with understanding.
Progress starts with access.
And both help communities move forward.
A strong beginning for tonight's discussion. After the break, Lady Progress discusses infrastructure, innovation, and sustainable transportation. Captain Constitution explores responsibility, safety, and public systems. Stay with us.
Rivers below, the trains still run, the ferries move, and opportunity.
Welcome back. Tonight we're exploring how communities can strengthen transportation systems. So far we've discussed understanding movement patterns and improving access. Now let's continue. Lady Progress, how does infrastructure shape transportation?
Infrastructure is the foundation of movement. Roads, bridges, sidewalks, transit lines, and safe crossings all determine how easily people can travel. When infrastructure is well designed, communities become more connected and efficient.
So design shapes access?
Exactly. Good infrastructure removes barriers.
Captain Constitution, what role do safety and responsibility play?
Transportation systems must prioritize safety for everyone. Drivers, pedestrians, cyclists, and transit users all share responsibility. Clear rules, maintained infrastructure, and public awareness reduce risk.
So safety is shared?
Very much so. Safe systems require shared commitment.
President Pipeline, what stands out to you?
Understanding movement helps guide planning.
Access connects opportunity.
Infrastructure shapes possibility.
Safety builds trust.
Sometimes the difference between a good commute and a bad one is just whether the sidewalk is clear.
Small details matter in system design. Market Maverick off microphone. And nobody appreciates a working traffic light until it stops working. After the break, Market Maverick discusses practical transportation improvements. Professor Data explores research on mobility systems. And the People's Advocate shares everyday habits that improve community transportation. Stay with us.
I'm Jeremy Levan. Rural communities understand problems that national politics often ignores. Distance, roads, hospitals, water, agriculture, energy, broadband, schools, and local services are not abstract issues. They are daily realities. America Together 2028 wants those voices included.
Tires roll beneath the sky, past fields that stretch for miles and miles. The morning
Welcome back. Tonight we've discussed movement patterns, access, infrastructure, and safety. Now let's ask an important question. How can communities turn transportation planning into real-world improvements? Market Maverick, what practical steps improve transportation systems?
Improve bus schedules for reliability, maintain roads and sidewalks regularly, add clear signage for routes and directions, involve residents in transportation planning decisions.
So consistency improves usability.
Exactly. Reliable systems are easier for people to trust and use.
Professor Data, what does research suggest about transportation systems?
Research often associates effective transportation systems with increased economic opportunity, reduced travel time, improved access to services, and stronger community connectivity. Communities benefit when transportation is reliable, accessible, and well integrated.
So transportation affects opportunity.
Very much so. Mobility often determines access to jobs, education, and services.
Peoples Advocate, what practical advice would you offer listeners?
Learn your local transit routes, share rides when possible, report infrastructure issues like broken lights or unsafe sidewalks, support improvements in your community.
Quick thoughts.
Planning begins with listening.
Access creates opportunity.
Design shapes movement.
Safety builds trust.
Transportation should also consider environmental impact and sustainability.
After the break, each mascot shares one habit that helps communities strengthen transportation systems. Then we'll conclude tonight's discussion and preview our next episode. Stay with us.
The morning sun climbs through the mountains and paints the valleys gold.
Welcome back. Tonight we've explored how communities can strengthen transportation systems. We've talked about planning, access, infrastructure, and practical improvements. Now let's close with one final question. If you could encourage every community to practice one habit that strengthens transportation systems, what would it be?
Listen to how people actually move each day. Good systems start with real understanding.
Make it easier for people to reach opportunity. Access is the heart of transportation.
Design systems that adapt as communities grow. Good infrastructure evolves over time.
Keep transportation systems safe, fair, and reliable for everyone. Trust depends on consistency.
Build transportation systems that also protect the environment and reduce waste. Sustainability matters for the long term.
Fix small problems quickly before they become big ones. Maintenance is progress.
Ask someone how they get around and listen. Every voice improves the system.
Continue evaluating transportation systems using data, feedback, and long-term planning to improve access, efficiency, and equity for all communities.
Transportation is not just roads or routes. It is connection between people, between opportunities, between communities. When transportation works well, everything else becomes more possible.
What's next inside the Thunderdome?
Next time, our panel explores Episode 087, How Can Communities Strengthen Housing Access? We'll discuss affordability, development, neighborhood stability, infrastructure, and pathways to secure housing. You've been listening to America Together Radio, simulated mascot debate Thunderdome. Today's discussion featured fictional mascot characters created to explore civic ideas through respectful conversation. The characters are fictional. Their conversations are intended to encourage mobility, access, and stronger communities. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep moving forward, keep building connections, keep communities moving, and we'll see you inside the Thunderdome.
The same as they have through the years, watching seasons come